happening now here in the WREL Live Center this morning. 49ers defensive lineman Keion White here was shot after the Super Bowl at a post-Super Bowl event. And if this name sounds familiar to you, that's because he is a Garner native and went to Garner High School. Authorities say that he was hosting an event at a nightclub after the Super Bowl where he was shot in the ankle following some type of altercation there in San Francisco. The 49ers releasing a statement saying that Keion White was a victim of a shooting and sustained a bullet wound to his ankle this morning in San Francisco. He's currently undergoing surgery at a local hospital. Of course, this is a story that we will continue to follow here in the live.
The players shot early this morning in San Francisco. The team says defensive end Keion White was shot in the ankle. Good evening. I'm Claudine Wong.
And I'm Mike Meeback. San Francisco police confirming they did respond to a report of shots fired on Mission right near South Van Ness, 4 o'clock this morning. Police did not identify White as the victim, but the team has since confirmed he was shot.
So police described his injury as non-life-threatening. According to police, officers responded to reports of a shooting following an argument that started inside of a business. No arrests have been made. A suspect has not been identified. I spoke with Dr. Rick.
Details in the shooting that hurt 49ers defensive end Keion White. It happened early yesterday morning at a nightclub in San Francisco's Mission District. Our partners at SF Standard report White was hosting a Super Bowl party at Delia Lounge on Mission Street. At some point, White got into an argument involving rapper Lil Baby. That's when White was shot in the ankle. Nearby residents say they were woken up by police activity.
Windows like right by my bed, and so I saw lights. I think that's why I woke up at first. I think I kind of knew that it wasn't like the most safe place, but honestly, it kind of seems par for the course. I'm not entirely how could this happen here?
No arrests have been made. Our sister network ESPN reports White had surgery yesterday and it was a success.
After being shot early this morning in San Francisco. This is now the second Niners player shot in the city in the past 2 years.
Law enforcement analyst Michael Leninger says investigators will now comb through witnesses and any video in the venue or area.
I assure you that at least one individual there knows who the shooter is, and I'm relatively certain at this point that San Francisco PD.
Go check it out. Let's be real for a second, all right? It's 2026, and we're talking about two highly successful black men, millionaires in their own right, in a public altercation that ends in gunfire. With everything going on in the world right now, all the economic pressures, all the political tensions, and yet still violence is in our communities. Ego battle should be the last thing grown men are entertaining. And I'm about 99.8% sure that this was an ego war that escalated to actual violence unnecessarily. See, success is supposed to come with elevation, not escalation. All right? At some point, maturity has to outweigh pride. Elevation means you move different. You don't pull up, you pull away. That's the level nobody wants to talk about, all right? Let's call it what it is. When you already made it, the only thing that could take you down is your ego. Not the system, not the struggle, you. Two successful men with everything to lose, and somehow pride is still louder than a perspective. You know, it's wild how pride got the loudest microphone in the room. And perspective is somewhere in the back like, hey, maybe we should calm the fuck down, all right? In a world that's already tense, already divided, already watching, this what we doing? Rappers shooting NFL players? Possibly? See, this is bigger than ego, all right? See, this is about legacy. And legacy doesn't always survive the bullets, you dig? Even if you die defending it, people still move on. The internet moves on in 72 hours. Think about that. 3 days. 3 days later, it's breaking news, new album dropping. In 2 years, you're a memory. In 2 years, you're a memory. An occasional RIP post. So yeah, protect yourself for sure. Protect your peace for sure. Protect your space for sure. But you got to understand that sometimes protecting your space means leaving it. If the environment starts changing your intent, it's time to go. Stay smooth, man.